Hello, all my chickadees! Welcome back to my nest. Oh, goodness, it has been a hot minute, hasn't it? Well, life can be hectic sometimes, and I had some stuff to take care of, but we should now be able to get back into our regularly scheduled program for quite a long time. So, yay! Alright, first off, why are we sitting on a toilet? Is that us? Or is that the guy that pisses us off? Because the arrow's pointing to him. Why is he on a toilet? And it looks like his pants are down too. Okay. Um. As you can see, this game is called That Guy Pisses Me Off. And this game is still in development, so not all the endings will be available, but it looks to be quite interesting, and the reviews have been really good for it. I figured it's probably about the perfect length for a stream, so we can check it out. And why are we in the bathroom? I've got questions. Okay, actually, is that us? There's an arrow point to it. That might be the guy that pisses us off. Why? Why is he in the bathroom? Why is he sitting on the toilet? I've got questions. Oh God. Okay. Uh. All right. I let you guys wait long enough, so we're gonna go ahead and dive on in. My tea is cold. Well, that's what happens when you take longer than you thought you would to get ready. But here we go. Let's see if a content warning pops up. If not, I will read you off what's on the page. Ooh. Ooh, it's like police tape. Whoa, that one has a knife. Uh-oh. Whee. Okay. It just scratches all the good parts of your brain whenever these have, like, noises behind. Oh my god. Well, hang on. There's a body? Hang on, is he not in the bathroom? Oh, there's a body right there. Holy crap. Oh, there's legs here and the torso there. Oh my god. Is he in a basement? What? Okay. Ooh, typewriter. Okay, I gotta see how high up that sounds. Sounds super high in my ears. Hello, Ohilia! Welcome in! Hello, have we met before, stranger? It has been a while. It has been a while. But hello! Sometimes a smile is nothing more than a harbinger of trouble, especially when it comes from someone who has already lost touch with reality. Alright, let's read the content warnings really quick. Warning, this game is intended for players 18 and older. Warnings, blood, violence, profanity, murder, and more. This project is in development and many endings may be unavailable. This game also may also contain bugs and errors. Alright, there is the warning. Actually, not that bad of a warning considering games we play, but of course we haven't gotten in yet. Again, far enough to see if we should be concerned, but if any of that bothers you, please click it away, my dear chickadees. I want everyone to be safe. Killing Stalking Part 2. I mean, maybe. Especially with the opening there. You might not be wrong. Do you know Killing Stalking is supposed to be getting a live action drama? I know a lot of the netizens weren't happy about that. So I haven't heard anything else about it, but I'm hoping it still gets made because I want to see that. Oh, damn it, I'm so cold. He, him. Oh, cool. Oh, we got arrows? After all, it was raining outside. Isn't 18 plus because of gore, because of spicy, because your YouTube only accepts one? uh, I don't think it has any spicy in it, though. Like I said, I'm going in blind. I think it's mainly like a precaution about like any sort of gore. So, hello, Peridot. Welcome in. I couldn't even finish the manhwa, let alone a live action. That messed me up. Ah, and I have the entire series over here in physical form on my shelf. I guess I'm just a messed up boy. Okay, okay, let's dive in. After all, it was raining outside. The weather was just awful. My bus left, and now I'll have to stand in the pouring rain. The worst part is that almost nothing works anymore. Ooh! Oh god! Okay, turning down the audio. Turning down the audio, at least on my end. Holy crap, away I jumped. Oh god. Alright, I'm turning that down a little. Okay, trying to escape the rain, I was lucky enough to spot the only working establishment. Which one? This one has got lights on. Upstairs, not downstairs. Red Mustang store. Something in sun. Jeezy Cruz. Was it too loud for you guys too? Because, oh my god, that woke us up. Okay, I'm giving them props for excellent sound effects, okay? Let's just sneak that down a little bit this way. Okay, hang on. This one. That's just a little. Just a smidge. Okay. Okay, I guess you want all your chickadees to hear it that you're back. There we go, coming in with a crash of thunder. Good, at least the bar is open. I can sit inside and warm myself up a little. Ooh, I love the purple. It's cozy in here, and very clean for a bar. I sat down on a high chair to rest. The bartender looked at me and smiled. I need something to drink. My throat is parched from running. Were we running through the rain? Which, you actually get wetter when you're running versus walking in the rain. Mythbusters taught us that. Okay, do we need beer? Order coffee, order juice, or order beer. Well, we're probably cold and wet, so maybe coffee. Is it safe? Okay, no, that's... Ooh, buttons. Is that safe? Ooh, look at CDs. Okay. I like thunder, but damn. Okay, we're gonna get some coffee. The coffee here isn't as good as it is in my favorite place, but it's not bad either. The rain stopped soon after. Too bad all the buses are gone. But it stopped raining. Oh, I think that says Midnight Sun. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't read it earlier. I cannot read that at all. The sun? Looks like S, or maybe A. It's like the S. Sam? Oh my god, that looks like French. Okay, no worries. I'll order a taxi. You're alone. Could have been worse. Okay, well, ordering coffee was a bad move, apparently. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, let's try juice. Not our MC getting coffee at a bar. Yes. The bartender quickly prepares the drink, and within a minute, a glass of juice appears in front of me. I bring it to my lips and take a sip. Sweetness with a slight tartness. Not too sweet, not too sour. Pretty good. Seriously, juice in a place like this. I turned around to the voice in surprise. Oh, hello. The man looked at me questioningly. Sorry, that came off harsh. It's just been a little while since I've seen anyone walk into a bar and grab juice. I'm not really into alcohol. Yeah, I can tell. Your eyes kind of give it away. The man smiled good naturedly. Ha, totally forgot to introduce myself. I'm Myro. So, what's your name? My name is. Sparrow. Sparrow? Nice name. Don't recall seeing you around here before. It's my first time in this area, to be honest. Is that so? Well, then, welcome. Hope the bar doesn't disappoint you. I'm here almost every day. I live nearby, so I consider this my second home. Is it kind of sad to consider a bar your second home? Sometimes I come here just to chat with people and have a good time. Okay, if he's coming here actually to interact, maybe it's okay. But, like, if he came in to drink every day, I'd be kind of worried. I know that juice has been waiting at the back of the fridge since 1997, waiting for someone to order it. Yeah. Yep, so it's had plenty of time to, you know, oh, what's the word? Age well. There we go. I enjoy good company. I don't like socializing with people. I think you're the life of the party. Why does that feel sarcastic? What if we say I don't like socializing people? Will that give us another ending? Well, not with everyone. I just do it rarely. Oh, being an introvert is tough. I get it. Actually, this bar has good beer. Though I've tried better, there's something about it here. Unique notes. Alright, my sus meter is spinning out of control. Unique notes. Are we having a Sweeney Todd situation? Yeah, he's probably an alcoholic. Yeah. I don't know much about beer, but I guess you're right. The bar was empty. Looks like in such weather, not many people want to go bar hopping. Have you been sitting here all day? All day? Huh. No, of course not. I have a job. After work, I come here to relax. Does it help? Oh, it definitely does. And it's cheap here, too. I smile slightly at his honesty. I, I rarely come to places like this, but the rain. I see. A pause hung between us. The bar is bathed in warm light, and the air is filled with the scent of coffee and alcohol. For a moment, I catch his gaze on me again. He squints slightly as if studying me carefully. Then, with a slight, almost homey smile, he leans in a little closer. Whoops. Bakugo's interrupting us. Okay. Are you shy? He doesn't ask it mockingly. And he doesn't try to embarrass me. He just points out the fact. Okay, he asked if we're shy. Okay. Nah, I just don't know you well. Sorry. A little bit? Now, is that salt and pepper hair or is that a highlight? How old is this man? Well, he's got scruffies. I don't think it says on the page. I know sometimes it tells you like their whole bio. Like also on the page, it's really funny because it says a recipe for my favorite soup, and it says 300 grams of beef, 1 liter of water, 1 onion, 2 carrots, 3 potatoes, 1 bay leaf, and you. So of course that had me wanting to play it. He's got to be at least late 20s, like mid 20s to late 20s. I think the way these go, these are highlights. And he's got some scroofies on his chin. I mean, he does have like the tired eye going on, and that's a hell of a scar you got there, buddy. If you want, I can start being shy too. I don't have time to say anything before he suddenly pretends to awkwardly look away. You're staring at me so intently. It makes me feel awkward. Are you teasing me? No. Oh my god, buddy. Well, only a little. The scoundrel is even smiling. He's not ashamed at all. You're smiling, I see. You have a cute smile, Sparrow. He was pretending to be shy. Oh my god, that kind of pisses me off. It's like, dude, you know you have a really nice voice. You're flattering me. If anyone is in their 20s and going to bar every day, just know they don't have their life together. Yeah. Oh, he's got a scar here on his arm, too. You know you have a really nice voice. Miro blinks, as if he doesn't immediately realize what I said. My voice. He clearly didn't expect such a comment. For a moment, it seems like he wants to brush it off, but instead he loses all his confidence. I notice how he looks away, then suddenly rubs his neck as if trying to hide his embarrassment. Well, that was unexpected. He quietly smirks, but I notice a slight blush on his face. Maybe it's just me, but seeing him like this is kinda cute? I didn't think anyone paid attention to that. Miro pretends to pull himself together and smirks a little wider. But, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed listening to me. He lowers his gaze to the bottle, clearly trying to hide his slight confusion. Or maybe he's just pretending to focus on his drink. Did his eyes just get wider? The music changed almost imperceptibly. First, a short pause, silence, just a slight crackle from the speakers. Then, the first synth chords, familiar, warm, a bit retro. I notice how Miro freezes. Miro. I got the music turned down really low because I'm worried about copyright. But it's a nice sounding sound. He doesn't look at me. He just freezes suddenly, squeezing the bottle in his hands. As if the sound hooked him, caught him, pulled him out of his thoughts. And then, the soft flow of the synthesizer, sluggish, memorizing, like a neon flash in the night, dissolving in the rhythm of the bass. This is my favorite. He says it almost reverently, as if it's not just a song playing right now, but something special. Something that matters. I look at him. Something flickers in his eyes. The present. He really loves this song. Do you murder people to this song? So much that he doesn't even hide it. What is this song? It's an old hit from Neon Stray. Have you heard of this band? I shake my head. Their lyrics are a mix of irony and some kind of desperate challenge. They recorded this track in just one night, and then almost broke up over an argument about who should sing the chorus. Real rebels, but damn talented. I'm falling asleep. Okay. Good night, Ohelia. Miro seems to have dissolved into the melodies, letting the music pull him along. He pulls the bottle up on the table and at some point, without words, stands up. He looks at me with a warm smile, his gaze soft but somehow determined, and his lips tremble in anticipation. After all, there aren't many people in this bar, and the music is perfect for doing something more than just sitting. He extends his hand, and the gesture seems unexpected, but at the same time, he doesn't insist. Oh, he's asking us to dance with him. It's an invitation, but without pressure. Just a sincere desire to share the moment. Hello! Hello. What do you say, Sparrow? Shall we dance? Oh man. I'm a glutton for punishment. I always want to do the worst things first. Oh god. Okay, I think we'll continue the storyline if we agree. If we decline, it might make us die quicker. Oh man. Decline. I look at his outstretched hand, but I don't hurry to take it. Dancing? Now? No, thank you. I think I'll sit this one out. Miro doesn't immediately retract his hand for a few seconds. He just looks at me, as if evaluating my refusal. Then he just shrugs and smirks. Your choice. He steps back, letting the music take him alone. I have the urge to decline something tells me he smells like booze. I mean, he probably does. He's drinking. I watch him move, smoothly, naturally, with his eyes closed, as if the music flows right through him. He smiles to himself, immersed in the rhythm. He gives me very no-no vibes. And I just sit and watch, feeling a strange, incomprehensible sensation inside. The music gradually fades, and the moment dissolves with it. Miro exhales and sits back down, casting a lazy glance at me. Not bad, huh? I don't have time to respond. The music switches to a new melody, and the conversation takes a different turn. Miro sat across from me, his gaze slid over me and froze somewhere near the edge of the table. What had seemed like interest at the beginning of the evening had now shifted into something else. He looked disappointed. Well then, seems the rain has stopped. Yeah, it seems I stayed too long in the bar. I got up from my seat and headed for the exit. Miro followed me. Why are you following me? That's so embarrassing. Imagine standing up and being all confident and the person saying no. I would have thrown myself down the basement. Yeah. The street was wet and shiny like a glossy postcard. We stopped at the entrance for a few moments. He was silent, staring into the darkness. We had a nice chat, didn't we? He looks like a sulky teenager right there. I wanted to say something, but he suddenly shifted uncomfortably. I need to go home. I have, well, things to do. Lots of things. I understand. Goodbye, Sparrow. It was nice meeting you. He took a step back and looked at me, as if he was about to say something else, but then changed his mind. His heeled shoes clicked loudly on the sidewalk, growing more distant with each second. He didn't turn around. I stood there on the wet asphalt, not fully understanding what had just happened. Maybe it's for the best. You're alive! Miro seemed to have never figured out how to talk to you. Well, we got you're alone and you're alive. We're good so far. Wait, do we have gallery? Oh, we got one. Yeah, that's beautiful artwork right there. Okay. Oh, are these just different ending artworks? Cool. Maybe the art hasn't been done for it yet. He's making sure no witnesses are left. I would do the same. Best option, get juice at the bar so you don't end up in the basement. True. Okay, let's agree this time. I looked at his outstretched hand, at the gentle smile, the light in his eyes that sparkle with the music. This really matters to him. Not just a dance, not just a song. It's a moment he wants to share it. I hesitate for just a moment before placing my palm in his. Miro's fingers are warm. He gently squeezes my hand and softly pulls me forward. We get closer. The music envelops us, pulsing in the rhythm of the light and sound. He moves effortlessly, naturally, as if the melody itself is guiding him. I try to adjust, awkwardly at first, but he just laughs. Relax. There are no right moves here. Just feel it. I take a deep breath, letting my body move with him. Miro's fingers barely touch my waist, his palm gliding over my back, guiding but not forcefully, more playfully. We spin, finding the rhythm, stepping in unison. The music fills us completely. The synth pulse, the bass leads, and the light flashes in time. At some point, Miro laughs, genuinely, loudly, tilting his head back. Do you really like this song that much? You have no idea how much. As he pulls me closer so I can feel the rhythm with him. For a few minutes, there is no bar, no past, no future. Only music, only movement, only this moment. The music gradually fades and the moment dissolves with it. Miro exhales and sits back down, casting a lazy glance at me. Not bad, huh? Now doesn't he look like a certain psycho who also has part of his hair dyed and is a massive killer? Which one you thinking? I see so many I see so many killers. Uh I don't have time to respond. The music switches, okay? Okay, well that didn't work. We danced with him that time. It's the song he plays when he gets to the right rhythm when he stabs. Oh yeah, I'm guessing that too. Okay. Maybe we just made him feel. We danced with him that time, so let's order some beer. I pointed the beer on the menu and then smiled at the bartender, but the bartender sadly informed me that the beer was out. Ah, dang it! I only know one. I underestimated you, Sangwoo. Sangwoo! Sangwoo's hair's in a different way. It's blonde on top of the black undercut, so I wasn't even thinking about that. But we were just talking about killing Stocking. Dang it. Well, fine. I'll have to take something else. Okay, so we couldn't get coffee or beer. Okay, so juice. My name is Sparrow. I enjoy good company. Spending time with people you like is wonderful, especially if you don't know them. I like meeting new people. We're so alike, Sparrow. Actually, this bar has good beer, though I've tried better. There's something about it here. Unique notes. I don't know much about beer, but I guess you're right. And what do you mean? How did you get a beer? There was no beer available for me. The bar was empty. Looks like weather. Okay. No, I just don't know you well yet. He leans forward, propping his chin on his hand, and he watches me with wild interest. His smile reminds me of a huge cat about to purr. Hey, I have common sense, so give me some booze to fix that. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think this is a great reason to get to know each other better. What if I don't want to? If you don't want to, then let's pretend we're old acquaintances. Remember how we stole apples in Zanchivo? Where? I don't remember places like that in Canada. Okay, so we're in Canada. True, there's no such place here, but we still stole apples there. That's not true. I was taught not to steal. Well, fine then. I stole and you just watched. And then? Then I ate those apples myself. Wait, you didn't share them with me? Because you were taught not to steal. If you don't steal, you don't eat. Well, we're not really strangers. Now we're not really strangers, right? Yeah, apparently we stole some imaginary apples. We're good. How does a bar run out of alcohol? That's like a chicken shop running out of chicken. That's all you sell. Yeah, for real. You're smiling, I see. You have a cute smile. You're flattering me. What if I do? He squints slyly, but there's a hint of mockery in his voice. I snort, but he just grins. Don't you deserve compliments? I just shake my head, but he doesn't give up. Well, now you know I'm an honest flatterer. The music changed, okay. Alright, let's agree this time. Miro stares thoughtfully out the window. By the way, about the rain. I think it's already stopped. It became really quiet outside. Indeed, the rain has stopped. Well, I think it's time for me to go. I've been sitting here too long. I nodded. Oh, he left us before he left the thing that time. Progress. Progress. We left the bar. The smell of dampness and freshness enveloped my face. I didn't notice how it already had gotten dark. Brr, it's chilly. Okay, I thought you left. Well, I guess he was like, well, I need to leave. Sparrow, it was nice spending the evening with you. Maybe we could do this again sometime. I love how just like say goodbye and leave. Like, don't even answer. Shrug uncertainly, nod and smile. Why not? It was great. Glad to hear that. See you then. Miro waved his hand lightly, then turned and walked away. I stood in place for a couple more seconds, watching him disappear into the night. The evening turned out to be interesting. You're alive! Life is a temporary privilege! Miro stared thoughtfully out the window. And by the way, about the rain. Wait, why are we jumping back in here? What? What? Would you like to come with me? It's dark outside. It's dangerous to walk around alone like this. You never know what might happen around the corner. Are you sure you're not a psychopath? Oh, absolutely. My basement is just begging for new souls. But seriously, it's really dangerous outside. And I don't want you to get hurt by someone else's hands. Someone else's hands, so you want to hurt us yourself? I tilt my head slightly, gazing at his face. Are you worried about me? Miro looks away for a moment, as if pondering his answer, but then smiles softly. Isn't it obvious? It'd be strange if I didn't worry. Oh, I can't save! I can't save! No! Oh god, we should call a cab. It's not letting me save. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! We should call a cab to live, but I want to see where this goes. Go to Miro's. Well, okay. I'm not opposed. I hope you have a dryer at your place. Don't worry. I have everything we need, Sparrow. We'll figure something out. Look at that! His wide-eyed look. That smirk is way too wide. It's either about to get spicy or graphic. And now you see this is why Uber exists, so you don't have to let someone take you to their basement. Well, technically, like last night I was watching the new Dexter episodes, and it was actually about like an Uber car serial murderer. That he was jumping into Uber cars and murdering the drivers. Oh my god, this MC is smart. I just was thinking to get an Uber. Yes. Which we're not getting an Uber, so I'm the dumb one. The MC is smart, I'm not. But look at that wide grin. Thanks. I can't even imagine how I'd be in a taxi right now. Wet. Thanks. Yeah, wet clothes and rain. The perfect combo to catch a cold. And taxi drivers love to open the windows. Why did they do that in weather like this? Follow me, I know a shortcut. I mean, you're going to your house, I hope you know a shortcut. Wait for me! Oh, hello. Oh, look at his earring. We walked along the closed shop and houses. It was fairly quiet, but the fresh air after the rain was a nice touch. The world around fell silent. Only the streetlights cast long shadows on the asphalt. It's quiet today, isn't it? We're in danger. Yes, we are, Peridot. It feels like the whole city fell asleep, and it's just us left. I walked next to Miro, his steps heavy and confident, while mine are light, almost imperceptible on the dark street. I grunted and pulled my phone out of my pocket to check the time, also the battery. Oh, that is not good battery. Ugh, my phone is almost dead. Miro looked at me calmly and smiled. Is your battery dying? Yeah, I hope it lasts until we get to your place. Hey, can I take a look? I've been wanting to change my phone, but I can't decide. What model do you have? Don't give him your phone! By the way, out of topic, but I'm editing the plot of the visual novel and making it longer and better paced. Also making the MC lose more brain cells. Oh no, we're getting dumber. He looks like the Joker. With that grin right there, he kind of does. Just a regular one. Alright, here you go. I handed the phone to Miro and he started spinning it in his hands, examining it. Ah, looks solid. Is it comfortable? Is the camera good? Yes, but I'm thinking more about messaging apps than the camera. Miro kept inspecting my phone. Got it. Do you often talk to someone on the go, like now? He casually swings the phone in his hand as if juggling, and suddenly, a snap. God, he did this on purpose! The phone slips out and falls into the grate of the storm drain. He did it on purpose! Hey, what are you doing? I rushed to the spot where it fell, but the phone was already deep under the grate, sinking into the dirty water. Damn. Sorry. I did it by accident. It just slipped out of my hands. Like, oh, look. Look at his eyes. You can see his eyes. Oh my god. I see why the game is called This Guy Pisses Me Off. Oh, why does Microsoft not suit this guy? I was thinking Steve. What? Carry a power bank. They save lives. Yeah. Are you serious? How are we supposed to get it now? Miro leans over, peering into the storm drain. This is gonna be tough. We'll have to call a plumber or something. That phone is dead. That phone is dead, okay? It fell in the water. I have murdered phones by water before, okay? Not on purpose, but I've murdered phones by water before. If you do that to my phone, I'm throwing you in as well. Yeah, exactly. Because no joke, I sat down in a chair. Like one of the, oh my god, this was like a long time ago, but I had one of those, like, gaming chairs that was really close to the ground, and I had a cup of water next to me. And I sat down in the chair, and I had the phone, and I put it in my lap, It slid off my lap and fell directly into the cup of water. So my phone got murdered for being in water for like 2 seconds. So this phone is dead. 100% dead. But if he has like a SIM, or he has like SD cards and SIMs card, maybe he can get like info off of it, and get like his pictures or whatever back. But yeah, even if you get it out, it's submerged and not with clear water. It's just pure shit. Yeah, maybe they can salvage chips, but it's dead. Hey, don't worry, it's just a phone. It's not just a phone, buddy. I know this sucks, but most important thing right now is to get home and warm up. No, you're not even trying to help. And what do you suggest, huh? Should we open the storm drain right now? Believe me, it's useless. You're not alone, okay? Everything will be fine. It's just a phone. His words sound calm, but there's something insistent in them, as if he's actually happy with the outcome. I felt strangely isolated and vulnerable. What now? Alright, we'll figure something out. When I got a new phone, I transferred all the data, and even my O3 tabs got transferred. I was so happy. Yeah, it's amazing that you can like transfer all your data like that now. We went up to his floor. The house was full of strange sounds. I have a bit of a mess at home. Don't mind it. Why can't I save anymore? That's my question. Okay, you got a ripped up wallpaper, some posters. Okay. I look around. The air was heavy with the smell of alcohol, cigarettes, and something else. Faint, but strange. You have a nice place here. Nice. You know, this is probably the first time someone has said that, but I'm glad you like it. Get used to it. He's still alive. Couldn't be me. Do you often have guests? Of course. Though rarely does anyone stay. Why? Well, you know, usually people lose their heads over me. Literally. Um. Buddy? You're not even being cryptid anymore, are ya? His voice was friendly, but something in that response made me shiver. I tried to smile, but the shiver came out crooked. Listen, maybe it's time for me to go. You've already done so much for me. Thank you. Really. I guess I'll try to catch a ride, or... Are you scared? What? Scared? No, you're lying. Your eyes are darting and your hands are shaking. He extends his hand without breaking eye contact, and I notice he was holding something in his palm. In moments like these, you need to relax. Want to give it a try? What are you? He quickly pressed a cloth to my nose, and I immediately felt a strong smell. Chemical. Smart. Shh. Let's not make any noise, okay? I collapsed to the floor. The last thing I saw was a cloth pressed to my face. After that, my eyes closed. We got chloroformed! Dude, how did you already have that prepped and ready to go? When did you do it? Why would he be cryptid when our MC was dumb enough to follow him in fear throwing our phone? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, is that sanity and health? Ooh. I woke up again in this place. My hands ached painfully. My body was tightly tied to the chair. I tried to move my legs, but nothing happened. A blurry image appeared before my eyes. A dirty floor, peeling walls, empty bottles on the floor, on the table, even on the bookshelf. He is an alcoholic. My heart started pounding as if trying to break free, but my body remained still like a carved doll. My hands, feet, and chest, everything was tightly bound with ropes to a wooden chair. The rough, skin-biting hemp was digging into my wrists and ankles. Even my head felt like it was nailed down, my neck barely moved. A faint noise came from the kitchen. Miro's cheerful, almost carefree voice was humming something under his breath. I couldn't see him, but he was definitely nearby. Miro? Oh, Sparrow, you're awake. Why did you do this? Wait, I remember a game that traumatized a young man, and the game was something similar. It's called Horror. Okay. Yeah. How are you doing? I already thought I killed you by accident. Well, I could have just strangled you. How can he talk about such things so calmly? Street. Okay, hang on. Can I? Haha! Yes, I can save this way. Okay. Okay, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Should we give him the silent treatment? If we scream, he's just gonna give us a gag. Let's ask what's going on. You're cute, but business is business. What are you talking about? Now I'm completely confused. What does he need me for? You'll find out soon. Wait here. Yeah. I mean, it's not like we can go anywhere. I pressed my lips together, watching Miro walk into the next room. What business is he talking about? There was a noise and a creak from the room. Looks like Miro was looking for something. Hey, maybe you'll share something interesting about yourself while I put on my pants. Didn't you have pants on? No, our sanity will go down. Well, nothing's gone down. What is he planning to do? When I woke up, you were singing. What language is that? Oh, I thought you were still unconscious at that moment. Well, never mind, I already dressed. Dude, that was like 2 seconds. The door creaked nearby, sending shivers down my spine. I think we need help. This is not confidence inspiring. I think we need help. We about to die. What the? Oh, he put on his work clothes. He's ready to. Oh my god. Well, we're gonna die. I don't want to dirty my clothes. What is this outfit? My work uniform. Well, let's not drag this out. My client is already waiting. Miro brought the knife to my shirt and then sharply pressed the blade. Oh god. It hurts. Try not to twitch too much. I want to do this carefully. Our health and sanity is about to go down. Good call. It has. A red stain appeared on my t-shirt. Nausea rose in my throat. It was incredibly painful. Clients have been paying too much attention to details lately. I mean, they want the product to be intact. They want the product to be intact. I'm not a product! Do you realize this is illegal? Yes, obviously. I don't make much working in the production line. Why don't you change jobs? Oh? Oh? Hey, Eva Smith, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Why don't you change jobs? Because I like it. Besides, I already found a side job. As you can see, I'm doing it right now. I mean, there are many jobs where you don't have to... Miro stopped. He looked intrigued. Maybe this will help me slow him down a little. Not the knife straight out of Macbeth. I mean, that is a big knife. I don't fully understand what you're doing, but you could do something else without hurting others. Or me. True, I could go to work as a waiter, or work as a construction worker, or drive a taxi. So, what's stopping you? Oh, his expression got darker. A pleasant shiver runs through me at the sight of those scared eyes. Oh, well, he's enjoying himself. I swallow loudly. Seems like our conversation only made things worse. That's enough. I'm not gonna deal with you all night. Besides you, I got plenty of things to do. Feed Klaus, cook dinner, and finally fix the string. Who's Klaus? String? What string? Looks like he decided to tell me his entire daily routine. Chris, I completely forgot about the rent bill. I'm better off. At least my limbs are still attached. Klaus! I flinched from the suddenness. What? What the hell are you? I thought we have anthros? What? Okay. What? Is there anyone else here? When was the last time I paid the electricity bill? How the hell am I supposed to know that? It's your apartment. Klaus, I asked you to write this down. He's a shark. I thought this was like real life. Like, not real life, but modern, like humans only type thing. But apparently not. He's got a shark tail and a little fin, and look, he's even got gills on the side of his neck. What is Teletubby doing here? Oh no. I like his hair design though. Klaus, I asked you to write this down. Because apparently he can't remember fuck. No fucking way. If you need it, you write it down. Just fuck off already. What the hell is going on here? Klaus. Tia Piposo Bazoto. I'm not even trying to pronounce it, okay? I know I'll mess it up. Speak normally. I don't understand your bullshit. Every time you start blabbering in your Chinese, I can't understand a thing. I don't give a damn about your bills. I don't understand. Is that so hard to do what I asked just once? Oh, look at that smirk. Should we keep sitting here silently? It's like they've already forgotten about us. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, God. Oh, he's got a fin! Look at his hair fin! Oh, and he's got those sharp teeth. Hello, buddy! Oh, well, that was wrong. I should have stayed silent. That's not Chinese, my guy. Probably Italian. Yeah, I think it was more of Italianville. Shut up! Ow! Oh, God. I silently pressed my lips together, watching the situation. That's it. Get out of here. I have a lot of things to do, and I don't have time for this right now. Hey, I can do your list, and we can have some sashimi instead. Yeah. I mean, yeah, let's offer to be like their accountant or whatever. Whoops. How's your stream going? It's going pretty good. Thanks for asking. Whoops, I unplugged this. My tablet's about to die here. Because it fell behind my shelf and I didn't feel like getting it out for 2 days, so it was dead. Fuck you. I love how he's like, I gotta feed Klaus, and I immediately was thinking, oh, he has a A cat or a fish. Well, he definitely has a fish if you think about it. It became quieter. Hey, it actually went up a little. I exhaled. Finally, they fell silent. We can continue. Maybe their arguing wasn't so bad? Yeah, come back here. You keep your mind off me. I'll try to make it last as long as possible. No, thank you. And more painful. I was about to argue, but he suddenly stabbed me in the stomach. Oof. Oof. Ow! I was thinking he was a dad. Oh, like a kid. Oh. Okay, I like this artwork. That's a pretty good angle. I like that. So. Even has his name tag on. Miro D. Stop! Why would I? If you stay quiet, then fine. I'll do everything quickly. Miro pulled the knife down, cutting through my skin. My clothes soaked in blood and darkened. I was supposed to cut your fingers, but I got distracted. I don't think it's a problem. Sit quietly. You would just sit quietly and die. I think you'll like us fighting back, though. Kick him. Finally collecting my thoughts, I frowned and sharply kicked towards Miro. The rope had loosened during this time. Take this, bastard! Oh, we did knock him down! Miro crashed to the ground and his knife landed right by my feet. I started struggling until one of my hands finally broke free. I grabbed the knife and cut through the remaining ropes to finally free myself. I'm finally free! But what should I do now? Goodness. Try to attack. He would counter and kill us, wouldn't he? I'd either leave this madhouse. The door is probably locked and we'll waste time enough to get attacked by Klaus. Or him to gain himself. So I think we're screwed. I need to leave this house. Gripping the knife tightly, I head for the exit. I need to get out of here. I feel like I'm losing my mind. It looks like there are 3 passages here. Oh, God. Oh, okay. There's a bath on the right. I don't think I need to go there. Open the door in front, open the door on the left, return to the hall. Okay. Front, let's get the momentum going. I approached the door, my heart pounding in my chest. This looks like the front door. See, there's a peephole. Rattle the handle. I carefully grasped the cold handle and tugged. The door didn't even budge. It's locked. Without the key, I can't get out of here. Called it! Open the door on the left. Swallowing, I approached the door on the side. It smells strangely from it. The smell reminded me of something dead. It usually smelled like this in abandoned places. When we walked down the corridor of this house, the smell was similar. Don't touch it and step away. Open the door. Grabbing the handle, I slowly turned it. Oh, well, that's a body. What the? Did it just blink? Hey, buddy, we weren't doing nothing. Nope. I didn't see nothing. It was so dark in there. Yeah. Yeah. What did you run? Why did you run off to? I can't find. We're literally bleeding out. Oh, God. Hey, there's posters over there and a computer. Oh, anyway, look at that look. Before I could retreat, he grabbed my hand. His fingers tightened around my forearm. Do you enjoy playing cat and mouse? If it means we're alive, yes, I do. I tried to break free, but his grip was like iron clamps. Let me go! I jerked, trying to break free, but he squeezed my hand even tighter. He grabs my other hand, the one where I tightly clutched the knife. Let go! I'm warning you! Warning me? That's cute. The truth is, warnings only work when you... harder. Miro squeezes my forearm tighter and the knife slips from my fingers, hitting the floor with an unpleasant metallic clink. I screamed, but he only grunted, kicking the knife further from us. You know, I actually like that you tried. I wanted to say something, but my tongue felt like it was stuck to the roof of my mouth. Miro suddenly kicked me in the stomach. Sparrow, just to be clear, this isn't romance, right? I don't think so. I tried to resist, but his strength seems insurmountable. Let go! Please! Let me go! I jerk my arm, but his fingers sink even deeper into my forearm. Miro doesn't even look at me, his gaze fixed somewhere ahead, as if this whole scene is just another item on his list. In a moment, I was back, tied to the chair. The rope tightened around my wrist so tightly that my fingers immediately start tingling. I was gasping, struggling to hold back the tears that threatened to burst. Finally, Miro tightly pulled the last knot. He straightened up, ran his hand through his hair as if nothing had happened. I'll kill you! I'm not afraid of you! I frowned, still trying to appear to be brave. Come on, we both know that's a lie. The fear is right there in your eyes. It's a beautiful fear, by the way. A rarity these days. I just gritted my teeth. You made such an escape. Put in so much effort. For what? To crawl into a closet? You have a talent for finding dead ends. Well, thank you. I try. Alright, back to square one. You know how they say in rock, it's not about how you start a song, but how you finish it. He straightened up, stepping back a step, his arms lazily crossing over his chest. His gaze was deceptively soft. This is wrong. Wrong? You know, I never understood what that word even means. It's too boring. Miro tilted his head as if enjoying his own words, then suddenly spun around and headed down the corridor. Wait here, though, where will you go? His sarcastic laugh echoed as he disappeared around the corner. Seconds stretched into eternity as I heard his slow footsteps approaching the closet. Then, a light creak of a door. I yanked my hands, but the ropes dug even deeper into my wrist. My heart pounded loudly. What are you doing? You're so curious, Sparrow. His tone was even, almost good-natured, like someone explaining the rules of a board game. In a moment he returned, and behind him, dragging his feet, came the guy. Oh, the guy was alive! Okay. Alright. He looked like a shadow of a person, pale with sunken eyes and slumped shoulders. He's taller than him, wow. His face showed complete indifference, as if everything happening wasn't happening to him. All this yapping, not enough fighting. I mean, we did try running a minute ago. Who is this? An old acquaintance of mine. He's a modest guy, doesn't really like talking, but you, Sparrow, will surely appreciate his talent. Miro leaned towards the guy, almost gently patting him on the shoulder like an old friend. Sergi, dear, how long are you going to keep looking at that gloomy face? He placed a knife in his hand with such ease, as if handing over a cup of tea. You seem to know how to hold a knife. Great. Now imagine you're an artist, and our dear friend is your canvas. See where I'm going with this? He kind of just looks done. Oh, look, it's got, like, scribbles on the wall, and he just... I love the art in this, like, the angles they do. It's really nice. I can't. Can't you? Or do you just not want to? It's not the same thing. Sergi shook his head as if trying to push away foreign thoughts, but the knife kept trembling in his hand. Don't complicate things. Just take a step. The blade will do the rest. This is wrong. You talk like there's anything truly right in this world. Who even decides what's right or wrong? Me? You? Or those people who looked at you like you were doing nothing your whole life? Sergi took a step closer. The air became unbearably quiet. Only his heavy breathing broke the silence. Well, artist, the first stroke is always the hardest, but you'll manage. Sergi's gaze darted, first at me, then down, then off to the side. He finally decided to speak, but his voice was so quiet that the words were barely distinguishable. I'm sorry. His voice trembled just like the hand gripping the knife's handle. Then stop. I can't. Oh, look, he actually has chains on here. That wasn't there earlier. That's pretty cool. He's got chains on his text box. Sergi's gaze shot back towards Nero, who stood by the wall, watching every moment. I continued to whisper, but a little quieter. Stop listening to him. We can escape. You don't understand. He'll just kill us both. He's holding you here against your will. Do I have a choice? Oh god, that was a fast time event! Scream. Dang it. Ah! No, I can't. Saraza trembles, his fingers barely holding the knife. He looks at me with horror, his chest heaving. You can, you just don't know it. Miro slowly moves closer, his hand gliding over Saraza's wrist, grabbing his fingers firmly. Oh my god, why are you forcing this guy to do this? Are you trying to convert him to your world? Please. He tries to pull his hand back, but Miro's grip becomes ironclad. Calm down, let me help. Miro gently guides his movements, leading the blade downward slowly, deliberately. The tip touches the skin. Saraza inhales sharply. No. I jerk, but the ropes only dig deeper into my wrist, like a snake, squeezing its prey, and Saraza's eyes true, all-consuming terror. I don't want to. Tears cloud his eyes, but Miro only smirks, continuing to move his hand. You wouldn't leave a guest hungry, would you, Saraza? That'd be rude. Okay, this game has taken turns I have not expected. This is interesting. I've not expected any of this. Yeah, this is exactly like the other game. Even the random quick events and half animal people, even the art is same. I think this is the same creator. It could be the same creator. Let me see. No, they only have one other game posted. And before he can object, the blade sinks into the flesh. Ah! The sharp flash of pain explodes in my body, pulsing in my temples. Dark spots dance before my eyes. I see Sirius's fingers tremble as he tries to break free, but Miro doesn't give him a chance. See? It's not that difficult. He drives the blade deeper, his voice almost gentle, as if teaching a child to write his first letters. That game was like 8 years ago, though, so maybe they deleted it. Okay, yeah. It is interesting. I know, right? Oh my god, look at our health. I can't. Serge's voice cracks. He chokes on sobs, but his hand keeps moving under someone else's control. My lips part, but I can no longer scream. Blood runs down my skin, dripping onto the floor. The knife slowly glides across my skin. At first, I only feel the cold blade, then sharp, piercing pain. Oh god. Oh, it turned into a skull. We are boned. Stop it! Miro, please, don't! Sears' voice is muffled, lifeless. He doesn't even try to intervene. He just watches as blood drips onto the floor. I screamed in fear. Hot. Too hot. Pain pulses, spreading in waves through my body. Well, we did. Miro continues, methodically, carefully, as if preparing meat for dinner. That's better. Somewhere on the edge of consciousness, a question flickers. How many people have sat in the same place before me? The image in front of my eyes blurs. The sound of dripping blood merges with the dull thud in my heart. Don't worry, we're using you wisely. The last thing I hear before the world finally fades away is Miro's quiet laugh. You died! They sliced you into soup! Oh no. We might as well just give up unless there's a random medkit around. Yeah. Oh god. Load. Okay. Let's go back here. Return to the hall. I returned from the hallway to the living room. My heart was pounding, my ears were ringing, there was a taste of fear in my mouth. I managed to slip away for a while, but I knew this wasn't over yet. Miro was nowhere to be seen, which was strange. Did he leave? How did he even get past me? Alright, now I need to think about how to get out of here. Oh! Okay, cool! We might have... Okay, look around the room. Maybe there's something useful in his room. Oh! He likes cats. Is that an anime girl figure? Okay, I quietly entered the room, trying not to touch anything. Oh, you ran away from Miro. Please, don't call him. I wasn't going to. Let him catch you himself. Let him catch you himself. What happened? I'm not feeling this game, but it's interesting. Sorry, Ohilia. I literally just randomly chose a game. You're his problem, not mine. I just want to get out of here. Well, good for you. Can I ask you something? Go ahead. Oh. Are you a dolphin? Help me escape. Are you a dolphin, my dude? Are you a couple? Oh, what? Don't make me call the local sushi spot. Nah, that's a good threat. Unbelievable. That's worse than thinking I was his victim. No, we're not a couple. No, sure, I'm probably his only stable connection in life. You might as well ask if we're married. And really, if I ever gave Miro a reason to think I was his boyfriend, he'd blow my brains out. Or worse, he'd marry me, buy a summer house, get a dog, and we'd live out our days in a quiet house by the sea. Fuck, what a disgusting thought. So no, we just live together, like roommates. With very, very specific interests. Okay, we can ask more. Are you his victim? Me? A victim? What the hell kind of imagination do you have? Have you even looked at me? Who's more likely to be the victim here, me or you? Let me guess, you thought I was just sitting here suffering and waiting to be rescued? Well, no, I'm here on my own free will, and I'm fine with it. Are you a dolphin? He's pissed off immediately. What? You said that on purpose, didn't you? Just to piss me off? Because if not, you got serious problems with your eyes and brain. A dolphin. A dolphin! What the hell is even in your head? You see shark fins, teeth, a tail, and your first guess is a fucking dolphin? Fucking dolphin. Klaus turns away dramatically, tapping his thigh in irritation. help me escape? Yeah, right. Give me a sec. Reason. Miro will kill me! Exactly, but that's not my problem. If I wanted to save people, I'd be working for the Red Cross, not living here. So, good luck. You don't bother me and I won't bother you. Can I use your computer? Yeah, sure. Sit down and type an essay about your tragic fate. You know what? Go through the computer. I don't care. Miro's gonna kill you soon anyway. Kind of funny to see how you'll shit yourself when you find something. Are you serious? Absolutely. Go on, turn it on. I'm actually curious what moment will make you howl first. Okay. Alright. I sat down at the computer. Alright. Miro's not here yet. This definitely makes me uneasy. There's handcuffs on the floor. Okay, there's a bra. There's handcuffs on the floor. Scully. A guitar. There's the kitchen. I should at least try to get online. Alright, let's see. Kitties! Okay, yeah, the Sharky likes the kitties. God, what awful wallpaper. I mean, it's split kitties and split... Oh, I get it. They share the computer, so they split it up, so the one that they use often is over here, and the one the other one uses often is over here. Oh my god, someone's a gamer. What is this document? Looks like the books aren't helping him much. Well then, another entry, learning to talk about myself. Step 3. Yeah, I'm still doing this. Why? Probably because I really don't have anyone to talk to, you know? It's funny, I always thought I was interesting, smart, with good taste, something to say, but the moment I start talking, there's this flicker in their eyes, like they're looking for a way out. Like I've just done something wrong, when really I was just trying to be myself. I tried, honestly, tried to change, smile more, speak more simply, joke softer. I thought if I just adjusted a little, I'd be accepted. But no, still wrong. Or in the wrong place. Or with the wrong people. You know, I'm not weird. I'm just not on their level. It's not arrogance. It's just a fact. But still, sometimes I wonder, what if someone someday actually wants to understand? A cute website with kittens? Cats, cats, cats. Oh. The cats was a cover. It's a black market website. Well, judging by the reviews, it works well. He came up with such a lame design. Like, it should have been all bloody with skulls, you know? I love cats, but this idiot puts them everywhere. We're seriously discussing the design of a site that sells human body parts. Skulls would ruin the vibe. Kittens create a calm atmosphere. Uh-oh, Miro's here. That'd be fine if you didn't slap them all over the place. What the hell? What? You're chasing us around to kill us, and look at that happy face. What the hell? Hi! Oh, how about we go on Reddit and find out how to type to the police? Oh. Do you like my site? Oh, alright, I can see you do. You know, Sparrow, I like you too. Smart and quick-witted. I grew wary, not understanding what he was getting at. I was thinking, maybe you shouldn't run. I have a vacancy. Easy work, great conditions. Either you work for me, or you work for me. You get what I mean? Trust me, you're gonna like it. I guarantee it. Oh, we reached a to be continued! Well, hello, sir. We reached a to be continued. Hell yeah. He hired us. Oh, God. Are we gonna be like Surge? Surgy then? Oh, well, he was like, you know what? I like you. Alright, I see. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh. Okay, return to the hall. Look around the apartment. I decided to inspect the apartment. Look at the disc. I stealthily approached the disc box, trying not to make a sound. Well, maybe there's something useful in here. Well, we saw his history and didn't run, so you realize there's no one else that can do that. Yeah, really. We're alive! On top, neatly arranged music disc. Some in worn boxes, others as if brand new. I ran my fingers over the covers, recognizing a few titles. He really is obsessed with music. On the opposite side, there were some records. Read the notes. I took the top one. The paper is clean, slightly yellowed, but without a single spot of dirt. The handwriting is clear, as if written thoroughly, carefully. Here's what I've noticed. The heartbeat speeds up with fear. What's the BPM of fear? Rhythm changes with emotions. Fear, fast but erratic. Anxiety, a slow build-up, rising like a song's intro. But what if the heart starts beating off rhythm? This is even touching, almost, if you forget who it belongs to. The next one was longer, clear, neat points like instructions. With with nice little drawings. I can't understand this. Alright, how long has he been doing this? This little sheet has clearly seen a lot. Okay. Alrighty then. That looks lovely. I really don't want to know the subtext. To boil? Okay, there's... What? Enough, that's it. This isn't a box of discs, it's a damn portal into his mind. I need to treat the wound and find a way out. I don't know how much longer Mira will be gone. Oh, hey, kitchen. Hey, can we just take... Is that a pancake or egg or cookie? Can we just take one? I think we need to replenish our blood a little bit. I need to... Oh, hey, we can... There's a teapot. Let's make some tea. I'm sure they won't mind. I need to treat the wound somehow. Maybe there's ice in the fridge or at least a bottle of water. I really don't want to use the water in this house. It might be ordinary, but who knows? Open the fridge. I mean, might as well. I approached the fridge, reached for the handle, and held my breath. Just something cold. That might help. all the freaking meat, booze, and a banana. Yep. Alrighty then. The shelves are filled with meat. Too much meat. Too carefully packed. Too human. My head spun. No, this can't be. This is not... I slammed the door as if that could erase what I'd seen. My stomach tightened, either from fear or disgust. I didn't know which was stronger. I approached the sink, trying to breathe too deeply. Each breath, pain shot through me. Blood soaked my shirt on my stomach. I had to lift it to see the wound. Not too deep, but enough to cut my breath in half. I turned on the tap and ice-cold water poured over my hands. Damn, this hurts. I scooped water with my palms and splashed it on the wound. The pain struck me like an electric shock. For a second, everything blurred in front of my eyes. I grabbed the edge of the sink to keep from falling. The water at the bottom of the sink turned scarlet and continued to turn pink. I knew it was useless. This water wouldn't wash away fear. It wouldn't drown the adrenaline. But I still have to move. I have to get out of here. It's tap water. We're gonna die. Oh, hey! Hey, Sparrow, what are you doing here? We got a knife to our throat now. I was just hungry. I was hungry. Let me go, you bastard. Now that's hurtful. Sparrow, do you really think of me that way? Miro stood right behind me. I could feel his disgusting smile. The most vile of all the ones I've seen. Why don't you run away? I gave you plenty of time. I even pretended I didn't hear. I couldn't. You locked the door. Right, it slipped my mind. You never thought about. He felt it. I felt his breath on my neck. Warm, disgusting, sticky. Why do I love torturing people so much? I just sniffled, unable to respond. Sometimes I think I'm just. The blade touched my neck. I don't know any other way we could have been good friends, Sparrow. What the hell are you talking about, you crazy? That's why we're not friends. Oh! Instant death. You died, you bored Miro. I'm sorry, Miro. Okay, return to the hall. Look around apartment. Go to the cabinet. Stuff. And it's got a skull in it. A small cabinet with shelves. On the top is a record player and a TV is sitting next to it. At the bottom, mini music disc. This guy is clearly obsessed with music. On the other hand, it's better than if it were some creepy videos. It might be strange standing here reading notes, knowing that Miro is somewhere around. You know, this is just like a like any horror game. You stop the game to read notes. Oh. Read the notes. I took the first note. The essence. Trying something more mellow. Lost time was a mess. Cats. Calms. Cats like kittens. No clue. No witness. Begging to eat. But the bag. I can't read all this. Drop the cup. Nudging noses. Bowl his tail. Tall. It's a cute little kitty drawing. All that was is dust. All that comes is smoke. But I'm still standing. Won't be broke. And the sun still rises. If there's still a home, then I'll walk my path. Still in the game. Beef. 300 grams. Potatoes 2 pieces. Carrot 1 pieces. Onion 1 pieces. Garlic 2 cloves. Water, spices. This was definitely printed by Miro. Poems, cats, and ingredients for some dish? Strange combination. So instead of trying to break the door or windows, we're reading notes. Great! I mean, the front door is locked. Though, considering he likes to cook, it makes sense. But why the cat's here? No darkness, soulness, spin. Yes, guitar pick. Maybe it's just a stream of consciousness. Like he wrote down whatever came to mind first. I took the second note. Lock me in that bathroom again and I will fuck you up! Okay, who's locked in the bathroom? This isn't Miro anymore. I think it was written by that guy, the dolphin. What happened between them? I took the third note. It would be nice to buy some new tools. The knife needs sharpening too. Learn to clean up after them, dumbass. Yep, here it is. The family. One leaves knives everywhere, the other scolds him for it. Very touching. I snort but barely move. A flash of pain in my stomach makes me wince. Damn my wound. I need to find something to stop the bleeding. Clean the wound with tap water. Oh, Klaus shows up. Don't tell me it started with cats and then it went to people. I don't think it did. I think they just liked the cats. Not them leaving physical text. You're dying here, right? Klaus reaches for the fridge and pulls out a piece of raw meat. Pink, red, dripping with blood. Then he sank his teeth into it as if it was an apple. He chewed slowly, lazily. Don't call Miro, please. Just let me go. What? He's in the bathroom right now, talking to the mirror again. You're of no use to him right now. I've no idea what he's making up in there. Maybe he's friends with his reflection. Psycho. Listen, let me out. Just open the door. Klaus burst out laughing, as if he'd just heard the best joke of his life. Are you serious? You think I'm here to help you? Are you fucking insane? He approached, his steps predatory, excluding a raw threat. I'm not holding you, but this is Miro's apartment. That means it's his business, not mine. He bit into it again, blood dripping from the meat onto the floor. So just. So just sit. You can die, and I'll be glad to get rid of your corpse. Yeah, apparently you'll eat us. And it seems to me that Miro is done already. You're fucked, Sparrow. To be continued. Oh, we reached another to be continued. Hell yeah. Okay, time for you to meet the tuna. You're about to get to be on a plate next to me. Yeah. I mean, maybe he wants some sushi with his beef. I think we're doing pretty good. I think we got two continued areas and a couple of death ones. Sit quietly. You don't even flinch. You don't scream. You don't beg. His voice, admiring, almost gentle. Your skin is so warm, soft. It's like it's begging to be touched. I don't answer. I just watch. Watch as he leaned in closer. It's like he's testing my limits. Where will I snap? Will I scream? Will I cry? But I won't give him that. Not a sound. The mask on his face makes his voice muffled. Strange, as if it's not a person speaking but a machine. You know, you're beautiful when you fight. So alive. But not for long. He drives the knife into my stomach again. What? I jumped and I moved the entire game off my screen. Okay. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Alright. He pulls back for a second, admiring how I writhe in pain. You wanted me to be honest, right, Sparrow? Well, here's the truth. It feels good. Pure in some way. Intimate. Die. You first. It's romantic, right? Together to the very end, just in different order. He drags the knife along my skin, almost dreaming. The blade catches a cut. The pain flares with a sharp, dull cry deep in my stomach. Does it hurt? Of course it fucking hurts! He takes me by the chin, lifting my face slightly to meet his eyes. I see delight in his gaze. Crazy, cold delight. You monster! You fucking monster! Attack! You're trembling. It's actually kind of cute. Dang it! I missed it. You finally collecting my thoughts, I frowned and sharply kicked towards Miro. Okay. Okay, so we have seen that part. Try to attack! Oh! Hello! Hello! You know what's romantic? You're letting me go and buying me a new phone. Yeah, that's very romantic. Hello, buddy. This is a nice position. Miro falls, a dull thud against the floor. I throw myself on top and pin him down. He doesn't resist. Doesn't fight. He just watches. So, his voice is quiet, but not frightened. It sounds like he's just curious. I grip the knife tighter. Don't move. Oh, sorry. You're probably waiting for the continuation. I understand, but the thing is, I haven't figured out what happens next. I know it sounds weird. How about this? As an apology, I'll show you something. What do you think? Alright. Hold on, let me try to find it. Where is it? Ah, here it is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. This is for you, as an apology. Cute, right? Now, I'll bring you back to the choice, and don't click here again. Oh god, I love it. I love it. But what should I do now? Okay, now I'm interested. Gripping the knife tighter, I head for the exit. I want to go to the bath. Uh, Open the door in front. Don't touch the door. I hid, freezing next to the door. From behind the wall there, where the bathroom was, came the sound of water splashing and someone's quiet voice. I listened carefully. It was Miro. Alright, I'm fine. You look scary enough. Enough. This game is up your alley. Horror and cats, yes. It's as if he was trying to convince himself. The main thing is not to panic, not to seem weak. And the smile. The smile is a must. You don't be afraid to smile. They need to see who's the boss here. Lamau. For a second, his voice faltered. A hint of doubt, almost a plead, could be heard. I froze, not believing my ears. Behind the mask of a self-satisfied madman, there was someone vulnerable. Someone who was desperately afraid of not being scary. Chills ran down my spine. I quickly moved away from the door before he noticed my presence. Better not take any risks. Okay. Open the door on the left. Don't touch it and step away. Okay, so. Is that even... That looks like kitties over here, too. Oh my god. Return to the hall. Look around the room. We'll go straight to this one. The KDM! This is a man trying his best to be scary. God. I didn't want to hit gallery. Okay, return. What if... Okay, what was this part? We don't do this. Oh, we lose it. He pulls back for a second, admiring how I writhe in pain. You wanted me to be honest, right, Sparrow? Well, here's the truth. It feels good, pure, in some ways, intimate. I don't like him. I mean, fair. Die. Okay. Of course it fucking hurts. Okay, let's don't attack. You're trembling. It's actually kind of cute. You could have tried, at least pretended to fight, but no. You choose to just wait, and I don't like passive viewers. I froze. Even breathing was hard. My body wouldn't respond, only pain and fear remained. Shh, it's alright. My throat tightened. I cried, not from pain, from helplessness, from how it all ended. Fingers, cold and sticky, slid down my cheek, wiping away a tear. Miro leaned in closer, whispering almost tenderly. Thank you for this evening. You made it special. The world began to melt, light scattering into patches, noise faded into rustling, everything blurred. And in the final moment, he stopped. The knife no longer pierces my flesh. Miro is silent. Interesting. Perhaps you're lucky. He smirks, but something shifts in his eyes. See you around. Did we just get knocked out? What is this? I tried to sit up, but he just hit my head painfully on the ceiling. Ceiling? Where are we? My head is pounding. My whole body aches. I don't understand what's happening. I feel like I'm moving somewhere. No, this must be a dream. Stopped? Why is it so quiet? us in a box and take us outside? It's snowing. Oh, no, actually, it's raining. Good morning, sleepyhead. We've got a fun day ahead of us, you and I. What's going on? Why are we in a forest? Long story, but you'll see all for yourself. After that, Miro blindfolded me with a piece of cloth. With cold hands, he wrapped his arms around me, pulled me out of the car, and carried me. It was strange. Maybe I'm in purgatory. It was so peaceful around. Birds, fresh air, rain. Car, apparently. Either smoked a cigarette or don't. Maybe he just likes having something in his mouth, you know? I found myself in a chair again. My stomach didn't hurt. Looks like Mira bandaged it. Now I only felt hunger. Okay, he took us to a totally different location. Miro? Oh! Oh, have I been able to do this the whole time? The whole time? The whole time? Oh my god. Have I been... Oh my god. Was I able to do this at the bar? Really? I didn't know. Okay. There's a computer over here. Stairs. A camera. This is looking great so far. What is this place? Why is there a camera here? You behave so well. A true gift of fate. He clapped his hands like a happy child and let out that disgusting giggle again. The perfect candidate for my special show. In just a few minutes, I'll start the show for those bastards on the other side of the screen. His eyes sparkled in the dim light, full of vile anticipation. Panic gripped me. Every second dragged like an eternity, and the camera blinked its red recording light slowly, almost mockingly. He turned to the camera, stroking its body like it was something alive. Miro suddenly turned to me and leaned in so close his lips almost brushed my ear. They don't see you yet, Sparrow. His voice was sticky, insinuating, with a stifled chuckle in every word. Not him selling vids on the dark web. Apparently he is. But the thing is he going to kill us on camera or do some other things on camera? I froze as his fingers lightly ran through my hair. He leaned in and inhaled the scent slowly, deeply, with a disgusting look of satisfaction on his face. Wonderful. I think we should stay silent. That's gotten us this far. He straightened up, dramatically spreading his arms as if to show me all the beauty of this place. We're deep underground, in an old abandoned wartime bunker. His voice echoed strangely off the walls, as if confirming its words. Thick concrete walls, rusty doors, kilometers of forest above our heads. No signal, no people, just you and me. He leans in again, his face growing even wider, even more deranged. No, yeah. And of course, my dear audience. Welcome to eternity, Sparrow. Oh god, are we just staying in the basement forever then? Forever? Are we gonna be alive? Are we just gonna be the source of his entertainment? Because he went through the, he went through the trouble of, like, bandaging our wounds. So he doesn't want us dead. At least yet. The title is inaccurate. This guy makes me uncomfortable. That guy pisses me off. Well, he pissed me off when he dropped our phone down the drain, you know? I screamed this time. Scream, scream, Sparrow. No one will hear you here. He straightened up, dramatically spreading his arms as if to show me all the beauty of this place. Okay, so it didn't make a difference. That's a creepy laugh, though. Okay, so they haven't done this yet. Oh, it says different things here. Look, back. Uh, Klaus once tried to throw a party in there. Wait, it changed a minute ago. What? I swear the words changed, didn't it? Am I crazy? Mer Miro doesn't like sweets. Keep an eye on the bananas. They something. Miro always locks the cupboard door. Miro loves knives. Claus hates children. Miro loves cats. Miro doesn't like sweets. He's more of a savory guy. Klaus once tried to throw a party in... Okay, I think we've looped around. Yeah. It says Klaus hates children and other stuff. Okay. I thought it was going to be a cute story of a tsundere. I didn't know what it was. I thought we were just going to have a guy being annoying and jerky towards us. And maybe wanted to eat us and be a yandere. I didn't know. But... it's definitely different. Why are you on a toilet? Why are you on a toilet? Oh, wait. Okay, this is a bathtub, and he has, like, people in the bathtub. Okay, because he was in the bathroom earlier. I think we did everything we could do. Maybe. There's probably some earlier stuff I could change. That was funny. It was like, hey, we don't know what we're doing here yet. Here's a picture of a cat. That was funny. Oh, what if we just keep sitting here this time? Silently press my lips together, watching the situation. That's it. Get out of here. I have a lot of things to do, and I don't have time for you right now. Ah, fuck you. It became quieter. Oh, went up. I exhaled. We can continue. Okay, so he didn't stab us that time. Sit quietly! You don't even flinch. You don't scream. You don't beg. Okay. I think we've seen this. He likes us being quiet. Okay, I was just saying if we ignored them. Oh, you died! A quiet inn for a quiet soul. I don't think Klaus hates, because every time they see him, he hears, baby shark doo 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 doo. Yeah, I think that's the reason he keeps him around. Wait. That reminds me of the other dude. The Sergi. Where's Sergi? Oh god, did I not save around Sergi? Where is Sergi? Silence. Usually people start shouting, calling for help, begging, as if that helps them, but you're silent. Interesting. I pressed my lips together. Words got stuck in my throat, not because I was afraid, but because I didn't know what to say. I felt his gaze on me like a heavy, cold hand. But here's the catch, Sparrow. I'm not the kind of person you can just ignore. Silence is also an answer, and I don't like it. Should we piss him off? I think continuing to stay silent is a great decision. Miro walks around the chair, his steps growing slower. He stops, crosses his arms over his chest, and looks at me. His indifference begins to turn to boredom. Uh-oh. Not supposed to let him go bored. Well, this isn't even funny anymore. Are you really gonna sit there and stay silent? You know, usually by this point, someone is already begging for mercy or at least tries to tell me to go to hell. But you're not even trying. Alright, you win, if you can even call it that. Miro waves his hand in the air as if shrugging off responsibility. I'll turn off your light. Stay here. Think about your behavior. Miro left, slamming the door behind him. It's like, think about your behavior. What the fuck? Silence. The room plunged into darkness. The silence becomes almost deafening. How long can I... This is the story of a person named Sparrow. Sparrow was quiet, an unusual person, or rather, a person with the amazing gift of doing absolutely nothing. This talent shone particularly brightly in a dark, empty room just like this one. Sitting in the darkness, tied up, deprived of any chance to influence his fate, Sparrow did the only thing possible. Nothing. No attempt to speak, no chance to shout anything, not even the slightest movement. And you know what? It was incredibly boring. Many people, in such a situation, would try to change something. Talk, scream, maybe even cry. But not Sparrow. Oh no. Sparrow was above all that. He just sat there, like a monument to the endless passivity. So what if awaits you, Sparrow, next? Darkness, oblivion, or maybe, finally, the long-awaited salvation? No, none of that. All that waits our hero is emptiness. Absolutely pure emptiness. And at this moment, I even start to wonder, why am I still telling this story? What's the point? If the main character chooses to do nothing, why am I, the poor forgotten voice, forced to maintain any reason? But you're still here. You're still sitting. Maybe you know something I don't. Maybe silence is the key to a great truth. Or perhaps you just wait to prove that no one, not even me, can make you speak. Our narrator is losing their shit. They're fed up with us. Oh, God. Oh, I get it. You're waiting for the secret ending. Let's see, where is it? Not here. Maybe over here. No. Oh, right. It never existed. You know what? I'm tired. You sit. I leave. Have a good day, Sparrow, or night. Though in the dark, it doesn't matter. We can't be silent no more. Oh my God, I love that. That is giving Stanley Parable vibes when the narrator just loses it. Oh God, have you guys played the Stanley Parable before or seen Let's Plays of it? My favorite thing is when you go in the closet. The longer you sit there, the more the narrator comes up with things to say. And it gets to the point that, it's like, listen, whoever's on the other side of the screen, this player has died. Please push the body to the side and take their place. Oh God, oh man, I love this. I love this. This dev did a fantastic job. Okay, call Miro. Miro, come back, I'm sorry. Finally come to your senses. Finally ask what's going on. You're cute, but business is business. What are you talking about? Now I'm completely confused. What does he need me for? Finally ask what's going on. Oh God. That's amusing. Okay, we've seen all this. baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark. Even though I don't like Miro, I admit these devs did a great job. They did. I freaking love it. Okay. And we got stabbed. Oh. Kick him! Need to leave the madhouse. Door to the left. Open the door. Give me the baby! I like his animation of him laughing. There he is! He's so unsure. I feel sorry for this boy. Okay, I'm gonna put him here. Serge exhaled and slightly shook his head. Sorry, I can't. Oh! Because we stayed silent. Can we escape with him? Yeah, I think we do need to. This boy Boar is traumatized. Serge, I asked you nicely. No shouting, no hysteria, no blood on the walls, just quietly. Miro approached Serge and placed his hand on his shoulder, as if comforting him. You weren't against helping me a little. After all, we're friends. Serge stood like a stone. He didn't move, didn't breathe. You know, sometimes I think maybe you're not listening to me at all. That's hurtful. He grunted and turned to me. And you, Sparrow, looked at him like that, right into his soul. It came out touching. He paused, as if about to say something seriously, but just smirked. Well, since you found some common ground, spend time together. Maybe it'll bring you closer. Untying the rope, he grabbed me by the scruff, then surged and dragged us towards the corridor. With one motion, he threw open the cupboard door, tossing us inside. Me right after, not roughly, not hurriedly, like he was arranging furniture. The door slammed shut. Okay, so we both got put in the no-no cabinet. You're lucky, by the way. It's not that cramped here. Rest. I'll be back later, with ideas. Which after Miro left, tapping his heels, Serge leaned against a wall. He's lying. We're not friends. We never were. I lowered my head. I knew that, but it didn't make it easier. Oh! To be continued! Oh god, I really want to see the continuation from right there. We're gonna have moments talking with Serge. Thank you for playing the alpha version! Hell yeah! I want to see what happens! Ah! Okay, I think here we're finally gonna stop, but holy crap, I really like that part. We're locked in the closet so we can get some info out of him and maybe make an ally. Yes, let's get our non-psycho boys out of here. Yeah, maybe they can team up. Because clearly he's been here a little longer. Maybe he's got more details on what's going on. Oh my god. I love it. I love it! I want more! Every time I think we've seen everything, we haven't seen everything. I'm sure there's probably a few more things of dialogue I've missed in all this. So as always, I'm going to have a link down below so you guys can go check this out for yourself. This is clearly the alpha version, and there is going to be more bits and pieces and continuations. So this is awesome. I know this game came out like a little over 2 months ago, so it's not that old yet. So hopefully we'll get some updates like in the next year or whatever. But I like this. The devs had an awesome way of writing things, and all the little side tangents, like the narrator just losing their crap because we're doing nothing. It's like, fine, Sparrow just wants to sit here. That was so great. And the whole, hey, we don't know what we're gonna put here yet. Have a kitty picture. I love it. I love it. It's so freaking amusing. But hello, everybody. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close out of this. Come on, I definitely want to play more when it comes out. Hang on. Closed out of that, so it should close sometime. So, hello. This game was great. I'm still convinced this is the same creator. Everything's the same, but this game was intriguing. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. They only have one other game currently up on their itch.io page, and it's about cat girls, I think. The game does not want to shut. So we're just gonna rock out to the music for a while, I guess. But hi! This is my first stream in a couple of weeks, and I haven't gotten any videos up in a couple of weeks either. Because, like I said before, I had a lot of work to do, to the point that I didn't have time to do anything but prep for my work trips that were really smushed together. But now everything should go back to normal for a while. I'm going to get back to recording. Patreon is going to have 2 videos this month to make up for last month. I think it's going to be 2 different games. That game really doesn't want to shut. What the crap? Yeah, I know. Shut. It doesn't want to shut. I guess I'm just living with it now. If you don't mind me asking, what will you be playing next on Patreon? Is it another awkward moment of the symbiote? I do need to record more of the symbiote. We do need to record more of the vampire slave. And I do need to poke around. I think I have some other games lined up for Patreon. I can also let you guys vote. We do have a new Patreon, which is amazing. If you become a Patreon, you get exclusive videos over on my channel. On my Patreon. Oh my god, I'm tired. My brain's like brrr. But on the Patreon, you get an exclusive video once a month. If I get to a certain limit, I will be upping it to multiple times a month for exclusive spicy vehicles. Yes, we have vehicles now. Videos where that I can't play on YouTube. I played Vampire Slave on my own, but the guy looks like Chucky. Well, I think we're almost to the end of chapter 1 of Vampire Slave. I like completing games when I can. So, yes. And also here on YouTube, I also have a membership that you can get access to videos earlier, and when I get back into it, you'll be able to access the members only streams, which I haven't done in a while, honestly, because life's crazy, but that is some perks if anybody's interested in that. And I don't know what I'm going to be playing next or recording next. I literally have hundreds of videos I need to shift through. The Yahweh Jam is going on right now, so I'm waiting to see what pops up from there before we start adding more. Yep, I don't mind, but the symbiont, but off an interesting point. Yeah, the symbiont did leave the symbiont reunion, which we're playing over on Patreon, did leave off at an interesting part. I think they're gonna go have some fun, so that would be fun to like zoom in on. Oh, and also I am going to be getting a new starting soon and be back soon background soon. I commissioned one of my friends, and they're working on it, so hopefully we'll have it for the next stream. Alright. This was a fun game. Glad we got to play it because I thought it looked interesting. And, yep. I am going to go make me another cup of tea and probably go run my cats down. And I hope everybody has a lovely day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.